Yep. Hey, what's up, guys? Driving, and I'm just thought I'd throw a little poll out there. See how many people respond to it. I get a lot of like trolls. I get a lot of people telling me, no, they shouldn't. Animal abusers guilty of cause cruel death, pain, and suffering should not be given mandatory sentencing. Come on. You fucking kidding me? But they get their just deserves because, we blast them all over the media. When we show up to court and the media is there and they do a news story on these little known cases, what do you think convicts and inmates watch? They watch local news and sports. I know, because I've been locked up trying to do the right thing. You steal people's animals that abuse them, and the system works against you, so it's kind of what I was up against. Whoever made this moving shadow mix is absolutely brilliant. They picked tracks from 93 to 95. Someone called Tim Tam. Really, really good mix. You guys should look this up if you're into drum and bass. If you're into older drum and bass, like we are. But Yeah, we've got a big case coming up October 22nd. In the description, you'll find, in our description, you'll find everything you need to know about how you can get involved. If you want to write letters to the state's attorney asking for maximum sentencing in the Wayne, Brighton, Bush case, and in a couple of the long form videos I've done, I did an overview on what that case was about. Hold on, let me get past this truck and then I'll talk about it a little bit. I'll wait for a few more people to get in the room before I talk about that case a little bit more. So where is everyone from? That's what I'd like to know. I mean, like, most of the time I do this, I don't even know if people are subscribers or if I'm talking to myself, which I do that a lot, so it's really no big deal. I'd rather there be people in the room so we can have a discussion on these very little known animal cruelty cases. And they're really only brought to light by advocacy groups such as ourselves. There are bigger players in the area. There's Aliqua Animal Refuge. Paul Arthur is the president. Great guy. Amazing people. They just took 6 cats for us. We were drowning. I mean, we're still drowning. They just keep coming. We feed roughly 70 cats a day throughout all of our homes, our 10-acre property, and our colonies. And then we have 16 dogs up for adoption. So if more people come in the room, if I get, I don't know, 20 or so people in here, I'll talk about this next case. The one person that's in the room right now, you can always go to our channel, and if you're interested in these types of things, changing our world for a better tomorrow for these strays and our pets, and these fucking fake rescue channels I see on YouTube, they're disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I watch people put animals in harm's way just to get clicks and views. And it's the most fucked up thing I've ever seen, aside from these cruelty cases that I deal with. I mean, I have no words to describe why people are just born without empathy and don't give a shit. They think they can make money by putting a kitten in a you know, a drainage ditch and pull it out and go, oh look, we rescued a kitten. Bullshit. You put that fucking kitten in there. I just plucked a kitten out of an engine block the other day. I didn't film it. I mean, there's no need to film it. We film these cases, and we film the animals that we have that are up for adoption, the ones that we take care of. We rarely film rescues. There are a few that I've filmed, or I've had someone else film, but I'm way too busy and way too concerned about the animal to pick up my phone and start fucking recording rather than help the animal that's in distress. That's what I don't understand about these animal rescuers on YouTube. You know, the real ones are the ones like ours, and the other ones, if you just look it up, you'll see that, you know, I saw a guy the other day, I think he lives in New York. I'm not quite sure what his name is. I need to give him a shout out. I'm subscribed to him. But he takes care of, 20 dogs in the city. And he just basically videos his day-to-day, cleaning up after them, taking care of them. That's what a real rescue is. I saw something that gave me nightmares a few months ago. and it was in another country. I don't know where. I know that it was in another country. This dog, puppy, was on the brink of death. Then they pulled it out of its near-death experience, knowing that they put it in that position to begin with. By the way, if you want to know where I am, I'm actually driving back to our rescue in Defuniak Springs, Florida. And that is in Walton County. And there are a lot of poor and uneducated people there with pets. One of our biggest day-to-day operations in fighting animal cruelty is getting these hoarding situations under control, because they're pretty bad. We just cleared one out. Well, I say we, there were a lot of us involved. 41 dogs half starved to death in the county next to us, in Lucas County. If you go to WJHG.com, it's channel 7, WJHG.com, the reporter Claire Jones, who did my interview last month, really amazing. She does a lot of work on cruelty cases, and I suggest you guys go check her out and check out their website. Look up a story called Claire Jones. She's a reporter for Channel 7 in Panama City Beach, Florida. guys want to hear one of the best drum and bass songs ever made, in my opinion, while we're waiting for a few people to come in the room, and I'll talk about what we've got coming up. Really doesn't get any better than this. And if you're an old school Moving Shadow fan, you know all about it. Can you guys hear the sound quality okay? It's about to get loud. Uh-oh. Woo!
But this jazz contains a new format.
That's what we love at this rescue. Good drum and bass and saving lives and putting pieces of shit in jail. And look, I've been locked up, you know? I've been locked up for trying to do the right thing, you know. When I didn't think animal control was going to do anything about it. Man, that cop back there just made a crazy ass turn. The fuck was he thinking? Alright, I'm gonna speed back up now. Fuck him. When I didn't think animal control was going to do the right thing, and I took it upon myself to take the animals. And I got in trouble for it. They're having a platform now, having a rescue, having an advocacy group. And I can't do things like that. You know, it punched a dog in the head 6 times after this little scrap. The dogs weren't even really fighting. One was just being dominant. And this drunk piece of shit decided to jump on the dog that was being a little dominant. And that's, let me tell you something. I wanted to armor up, go over there. I can't say it on YouTube what I would have liked to have done to him, but we'll let the lead investigator from ACO here in Walton County deal with it, because they are trying to do the right thing here. I was just at the state's attorney's office yesterday, and she didn't come out and meet me, of course. You know, she was busy, but that's usually how it goes. But she did answer my phone call last week, and we did talk a little bit about this upcoming case. About this asshole that trapped a cat in a small animal trap like we use to do TNR work. That's trap and release. For those of you that don't know, when we find colonies of cats, we trap them, we take them to low-cost spay-neuter clinics, we get them fixed, and we drop them right back off where we found them. I mean, we certainly can't take them in, you know. They go back to their colony. And we keep an eye on them. We feed them, we water them. This guy, Wayne Bush, just sounds like a piece of shit. he caught that charge. Cause cruel death, pain, and suffering. And those are the people that we go after. And I stay on top of the state's attorney. I stand outside of her office with signs that say end animal cruelty. Justice for Tank, Roscoe, Ace, all of them. And a big shout out to our friends at Gulf Glow Signs, Dave Weissel. Man, if it weren't for Dave, you know, we wouldn't have these amazing signs printed up that we take to the courthouse and we take to the streets, and get a lot of really great responses from people when we show up on a street corner, on a busy street corner with our signs. A lot of thumbs up. A lot of people get out and talk to us, you know, and they want to know. They want to know what they can do to help. Now, we've found some amazing donors through just putting the work in. You know, not jumping on YouTube asking people for money. That's another shitty thing I don't get either, but we fundraise, we do the work, you know. Yard sales, adoption events. I mean, we do have a PayPal set up for donations. And it's our name. It's at AME Animal Rescue. But it's not something that we push. But I'm here in town. I'm getting back home, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. Those of you who stuck around and hung out, so there was one or two of you that stayed on here. Yeah, I'd like to know where all you guys are from. You know, it really intrigues me that, you know, this platform is worldwide, and if you want to get involved, the best way to do it is just to watch our videos, you know, comment, like, share, subscribe. I mean, that's the best way really to support us on this platform. The fundraising we do, you know, we try and do that locally. We may get to a point where we'll take it to X and we'll try and do some fundraising there, but for now, you know, we just want to bring awareness to these little known animal cruelty cases. And if you got information on cases and want to share video with us, we will absolutely share it and let the world know what's going on in your neck of the woods. If you're dealing with the same kinds of things that we're dealing with, and you know, abusers are abusers. They're not just going to abuse animals. They abuse women, they abuse children, and people that commit these crimes of cause cruel death, pain, and suffering, they go on to commit even worse crimes. And we know what those are. The R word, the M word. Well, it's tragic. But again, I'll keep saying it. A lot of people in this world were born without empathy. So if you want to get involved, jump on our channel, see what we do, and I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging in there on this car ride with me and listening to a little bit of Old school moving shadow. Thanks.